The Adventure of the Lost Key. It was a warm summer morning, and Sam was in a hurry. He had just received a call from his boss, reminding him about an important meeting that was starting in less than an hour. Sam quickly grabbed his bag, put on his shoes, and reached for the house keys, except they weren't there. "Where did I put them?" Sam muttered to himself, panic rising. He looked around the small apartment, scanning the kitchen table, the bookshelf, and even under the couch. No keys. "Not today, of all days," he said, frustrated. "Why now?" Sam tried to calm himself down. "All right, think. Where did you see them last?" He thought back to the night before. He remembered coming home after a long day at work, placing his keys on the kitchen counter. At least, that's what he thought he did. But the keys weren't on the kitchen counter. Did they fall behind something, he wondered. He moved the toaster and coffee maker aside, but still no sign of the keys. "Maybe they're in my jacket pocket," he thought. Sam rushed to his bedroom, where his jacket was hanging on the back of a chair. He reached into the pocket, feeling around for the familiar jingle of keys. But his hand came out empty. Where on earth could they be? Sam exclaimed. He was starting to feel hopeless. Suddenly, his phone buzzed with a new message. It was his boss, reminding him that the meeting would start in 45 minutes. "You're presenting first, Sam. Don't be late." Sam's heart sank. He had worked so hard for this presentation, and now, because of some misplaced keys, he might miss the meeting entirely. Determined, he took a deep breath and decided to retrace his steps, carefully going over every move he had made since the night before. "I came home, took off my shoes, went to the kitchen, and then," he paused. His eyes widened. The grocery bag. Sam rushed over to the entrance, where he had left his reusable grocery bag. Without thinking, he reached inside, and sure enough, there they were. The keys jingled in his hand like music to his ears. "Why on earth did I put them in there?" Sam asked himself, half laughing, half exasperated. He must have been so tired the night before that he dropped his keys into the grocery bag while unloading it. Without wasting another second, Sam grabbed the keys, locked the door behind him, and sprinted to his car. He made it to the office just in time, his heart racing as he sat down for the meeting. The presentation went off without a hitch, and his boss was impressed. But as he headed home that evening, Sam made a mental note: always put your keys in the same place. It was a small lesson, but one that would save him a lot of stress in the future. Moral of the story: sometimes, the little things we overlook cause the biggest problems. Staying organized and calm, especially in stressful situations, helps solve problems much faster. This story is perfect for teaching basic spoken English as it incorporates simple vocabulary, everyday scenarios, and key emotions like panic, frustration, and relief. It's a relatable situation many people have experienced, which makes it engaging for listeners learning English. The unexpected road trip. It was a Saturday morning, and Lily had big plans. She was going to spend the day relaxing at home, maybe watch a movie or read a book. But her phone rang, and everything changed. "Lily, I need your help." It was her best friend, Emma, and she sounded panicked. "I've got a flat tire, and I'm stuck on the highway. Can you come?" Lily hesitated for a moment. She wasn't exactly a car expert, but Emma needed her. "Okay, I'm coming." "Where are you?" Emma gave her the location, and Lily grabbed her car keys and rushed out the door. It wasn't the lazy day she had planned, but helping a friend in need was always a priority. Lily drove as fast as she could, her mind racing with thoughts of what she might have to do. Change a tire? Call for help? What if I don't know what to do? When she arrived, Emma was sitting on the side of the road, looking defeated. Her car was pulled over, and the right front tire was completely flat. "Thank you so much for coming," Emma said, her voice filled with relief. "No problem," Lily said, though she felt nervous inside. "Let's take a look." They both crouched down near the flat tire, staring at it like it might fix itself. "Do you know how to change a tire?" Emma asked. Not exactly," Lily admitted. She pulled out her phone and searched, "How to change a tire," on YouTube. A tutorial popped up, and they watched it together. "Okay, I think I can do this," Lily said, trying to sound confident. She found the spare tire and jack in the trunk, just like the video had shown. Step by step, they followed the instructions. First, they loosened the lug nuts. That part was harder than it looked, and they both struggled to twist them. "Why are these things so tight?" Emma groaned, using all her strength. Lily laughed, "It's like they don't want us to fix the car." Eventually, after a lot of effort, they managed to loosen the lug nuts. They jacked up the car and carefully removed the flat tire, replacing it with the spare. By the time they tightened everything back up, they were both sweaty and tired, but proud. "We did it," Emma said, high-fiving Lily. "I can't believe we actually changed a tire," Lily replied, feeling triumphant. "This will be a good story to tell." Just as they were about to get back into their cars, a loud rumble came from above. The sky, which had been clear all morning, was now covered in dark clouds. "Uh-oh," Emma said, looking up. "I think we should hurry." They both got into their cars, but before they could drive off, the rain came pouring down. It was like the sky had opened up, and sheets of rain fell so hard that they could barely see the road. "Well, this is just great," Lily said to herself. She could see Emma's car ahead of her, but the storm was so intense that they couldn't drive more than 20 miles per hour. "I hope this storm passes soon," Lily thought. But it didn't. The rain kept coming, and within minutes, the road started to flood. Cars around them slowed down or pulled over. Lily's heart started to race. What was supposed to be a simple trip to help a friend had turned into something much more serious. What if the road floods completely, she thought. Up ahead, Emma's car pulled off to the side of the road, and Lily followed. They parked under a bridge, trying to get some shelter from the rain. Emma ran over to Lily's car, soaking wet but laughing. "This is crazy," Emma shouted over the sound of the rain. Lily couldn't help but laugh too. "You think? First, a flat tire, and now a flood. What's next, a tornado?" They both sat in Lily's car, waiting for the rain to ease up. After what felt like forever, the storm finally started to let up. The rain slowed, and the sky began to clear. "I think we can make it home now," Lily said, feeling a wave of relief. "Let's get out of here before something else happens," Emma agreed. They both carefully drove home, exhausted but happy. What started as a simple favor turned into an unexpected adventure, one that they would laugh about for years to come. Moral of the story: even when things don't go as planned, staying calm, working together, and finding a way to laugh can make any challenge easier. This story provides a relatable and fun situation for English learners to practice listening. It's full of everyday vocabulary, realistic emotions, and dialogue that helps them get used to how English is spoken in natural situations.